Hey everybody, you're watching Cole the Corn Star. First up, we are going to be dumping some concrete and then we're gonna go get started on a fun project. Your turn.
Right side is stronger. That's the most futuristic chainsaw design I've ever seen. What part cuts?
I think that side.
This one? Oh yeah, it's more like a handle. Yeah. You just swing it hard.
We are at the farm we call Mary Lou's, and before we come in here and plant, we're gonna try to clean up some of these trees that are hanging out in the field. We're hoping later today that we can get the planters out in the field and make sure everything works. But before we even think about that, we need to be getting these trees out of the way, because once we get in here and plant, we're not gonna be able to get into these trees for about 6 months.
You want to pull ahead a little bit? You're a little bit too close from the safety zone.
Yes, Sergeant Roman.
Don't want to get citation from OSHA.
We're about an hour into our cutting process. It's actually going a little bit faster than I thought. If we keep up the pace we're going, we should be done in about 2 hours.
Let's go.
Okay. In there.
Look at Zach flexing his muscles. Out of gas.
We just came back to get some more gas for the chainsaw, and well, we're taking delivery right now of something new that we're gonna be trying. So what do we got, Coop?
We got a forklift. You know, you would tell yourself that a forklift is not a necessity, but like we were talking, once you have one, then it turns into a necessity. You'll never live without one.
On our farm, we have never had a forklift. We've had tractors that had forks on the front. We had a backhoe with forks. We have a skid loader with forks. We have a telehandler with forks. But all of those things are pretty big and bulky when it comes to working inside of a building. So we decided we would like to give a forklift a try. And it just so happens to be that Jordan, our Hagee mechanic, actually builds these things. And so this is an X-Line 66. This is a 6,600 pound forklift. And I guess you'd be the one to tell us more about it.
Yeah, it's 6,600 pound forklift, weighs about 10,000 pounds. It's got hydraulic fork positioning, hydraulic side shift, dual fuel, gas propane, solid tires, options for you can get pneumatic tires, you can get duals, you can get super single tires put on it. Sky's the limit for options.
And when I say he builds these things, I mean literally like they take all the pieces individually, put them together. This is a Jordan forklift.
Yep.
This should be the J66.
There you go.
And then coming with Jordan, we actually have the true mastermind behind the forklift. This is Brian. Brian is the founder and CEO of Erickson Equipment, and they are the manufacturers of this forklift. They are out of Des Moines, Iowa. So they are assembled there. I guess I'll just let you talk. You know more about your company than I do.
So we started Erickson Equipment about 10 years ago now. For 5 years, we've been starting manufacturing our own product line, which is the X line. So we started with forklifts. We now do small wheel loaders and telehandlers. Everything done out of Des Moines is final assembly, I should say, out of Des Moines. Erickson has its own warranty on everything. All parts, service, parts warehouse out of Des Moines. So,
how long is the warranty?
On the forklifts, it's 3 years bumper to bumper. Wheel loaders is 2 years bumper to bumper.
Is there an hour limit?
Nope, no hour limits.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So I guess the true question would be, what makes an Erickson X-Line loader different than, well, I guess, anybody else? Or what makes you guys different?
So our main focus has always been ag. I came from a farm, grew up on a farm, still operate a farm today. So we try to focus on less technology, which I know in this day and age is probably an oxymoron, but less technology, which means less reliable on electronics breaking down. We do a lot with fertilizer buildings and farmers, so we're in dust, we're in fertilizer, we're in manure. So all that is very corrosive, especially on the electronic system. So we are bare bones, basic, just less components to break down. Everything's mechanical.
So does that reflect in the price too?
It does. So our price point is going to be a lot lower than what your competitor would be. Our smaller loader, our 35 horse small loaders, wheel loaders are going to run around that 35 to 40 grand. Competitors, they're 60 to 90.
So what about this forklift? This 6,600 pound, it lifts 16 foot. You got every fork assembly option you would want.
So end user cost, depending on the area, somewhere you're going to be 40,000 or less. On the 5,500, you're in the mid 30s. Competitor, we should be around, depending on what options they have, 7,000 to 12,000 cheaper than competitors.
Wow. So if somebody wants to get a hold of you, where would they go?
Then go to ericksonequipment.com.
Like that Erickson right there?
Yep. Or they can call our number at 515-635-0079.
And I guess we have another thing coming. Our tile plow is here, I guess. How's Garrett?
How's Cole doing?
Good. I had no idea you guys are coming today.
We got her in, got her all set up. It's ready to go. So
okay, perfect. I'm a little bit surprised to see the tile plow today because I thought we were going to be getting it in September. But I guess it's here. That looks good, Garrett. We are now going to try to get the 16-row planter hooked up. The planter's been sitting for a few months, and I think we have a flat tire, so we're gonna get the air compressor. Come on, just hit it while I'm moving, Roman. It's like a jet airplane trying to fill up in the air. She's a little low, but she's still on the bead, so it'll be easy to fix. I think we have enough to get it out of here. I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually hooked the planter up by myself before, and neither has Roman. So we're gonna learn something new. It looks like we got another load of beans going out here shortly too. Made it down the road about a half mile. Got a couple problems now. The wheels on this planter, they want to randomly turn 90 degrees to the direction you're going. So we got to get them straightened out. And then also, I think our planter sagged down a little bit. This wheel right here is hitting the actual drive wheel, and we don't want it to break anything. So we need to get our hydraulics hooked up and get things straightened back out and lift it up. Oh, what is the deal here? Oh boy.
And now we solved our problem. The wheel is far away from these two wheels, and now we should be good to go.
Cole the firefighter showing up for duty. Ooh, that's hot. Beaver's showing up with some serious equipment. Cole firefighter and neighbor Jeff firefighter got the blaze out. Over. Oh. I learned something new today. The radio is not waterproof at all. This tractor is 100% ready to go, other than I need to get the Ag Leader in Command 1200 monitor mounted up right here, and then I need to get this box attached to it, and I need to get the GPS receiver put on top of the cab. The only problem is my brother has about 4 hours of mapping left in the Ranger, and I need the monitor that he's using, and then I also need the GPS receiver that he is using. So we have to wait for Cooper to get done mapping, and then as soon as he's done mapping, then we'll be able to get that stuff thrown on there, and then this should be ready. Okay, I am going to call it a night here. I am tired. This is all I got for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.